I keep seeing the same comment everywhere. IB is not for the girl. Too much pressure. No work-life balance. Girls will quit. So instead of motivating anyone today, let's do something better. Let's fact check this assumption. First, we need to be clear about what investment banking pressure actually is. It's not an emotional pressure, and it's definitely not about being loud or being aggressive. Investment banking pressure is all about performance pressure. You are judged on accuracy, speed, and reliability. Your Excel model either works or it doesn't. Your numbers are either correct or they are not, and the system doesn't leave space for the gender bias in day-to-day work. It leaves space only for the output. A lot of people imagine investment banking as the constant meeting, shouting senior, and a high drama negotiation. But in reality, a huge part of job is quite detail heavy work, building the financial model, reviewing the assumption, aligning the number across the document, and catching errors before they reach to the client. This is where attention to the detail matter more than the confidence, and this is the one reason many women perform well in the IB role, not because they are women, but because they approach work with the caution, structure, and with more focus. Now a quick pause here. Let me introduce myself. Hi, I am Himanshi and welcome to inGrade. We work closely with the student and the professional who are exploring the high pressure finance career like investment banking. And this question about the pressure, especially for the girls, come up way more often than the people admit it. One of the most misunderstood part of IB pressure is the feedback. In investment banking, feedback is frequent, direct, and even sometimes it's blunt. The people who struggle are not the ones who are too sensitive. They are the ones who attach feedback to their self-worth. Girls who survive the investment banking usually learn one rule early. Feedback is about the work, not about you. Once that separation happens, pressure reduces automatically. Correction became routine, not the personal. There is also an assumption that the girls enter IB without knowing what they are signing up for. In reality, most women who choose this path do it very consciously. They know the hours are very long. They know work-life balance will be limited, which is why many treat investment banking as a career accelerator, not a comfort job. They plan to learn aggressively, build credibility, earn well, and then move into the roles like private equity, venture capital, corporate strategy, consulting, or senior finance position. That clarity itself makes the pressure easier to handle. Pressure in investment banking also comes from the hierarchy. You report to the multiple people, timeline overlap, and the priority change quickly. Survival here depends on how calmly you can operate in uncertainty. Girls who last in IB don't become fearless, they become less reactive. They learn how to prioritize, communicate clearly, and stay composed even when things change suddenly. Emotional control becomes a professional skill. Another myth is that girls quit easily. The reality is different. Many women leave investment banking not because they can't handle pressure, but because they choose the better opportunities after building the strong foundation. Leaving IB is often a strategic decision, not a failure, and surviving even a few years in this industry put you far ahead in terms of skill, exposure, and the confidence. So, can girls survive investment banking pressure? Some can and some cannot, exactly like men, because investment banking has never been about gender. It's about mindset, discipline, and consistency under the pressure. And if someone still believes IB is not for the girl, maybe the problem isn't the pressure. Maybe it's the mindset we still haven't updated.